Now, confidence, I think, or obviously, or possibly, we leave it open that way, see, plays a key part in sport. Here's an example. Cambridge United had lost 7 games on the spin in the conference earlier this season. So manager Jimmy Quinn rang Tom Bushnell. Tom is a confidence coach, and he must be pretty good. He worked with the players. They won the next 3 games. They won the next game 3-0, sorry, and are currently on an unbeaten 6-match run. What's his secret? Well, he's on the line now. Tombo, what's your secret?
Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Yeah, good, my friend. What's your secret? I mean, you worked wonders.
Well, basically, if you think about it, we all have moments when we feel really happy
and
really confident, and there are other times when we feel depressed, sad, angry, hateful, whatever. So we go through a spectrum of different feelings and emotions as human beings. That's what makes us human.
Sure.
What I do is very simple, is I use a set of techniques and principles to take people from wherever they are feeling into a state of confidence. And you can recreate confidence at a drop of a hat if you know how to do it.
Was that like finding a trigger, like playing a favourite Van Morrison song or something, or is it a little bit more complicated than that, Tom?
You're along the right lines, yeah. That's an anchor or a trigger, like you said. And people associate, it can be music, it
smell,
can be films, smell, yeah. All of the 5 senses can trigger us into feeling great, or it can be on the other side as well, depending on what it's linked to.
Yeah. Now you also use with the Cambridge boys some odd methods. What's this smashing up the boards stuff that you do?
The board break is...
Yeah, board breaking.
Yeah, the board break is a tool that I use to take the sportsman from wherever they are into new territory in terms of feeling confident. Some people listening have probably broken boards. Probably the majority haven't. What you do is you teach people how to do it, and the biggest part of it is showing them how to do it. They see someone do it, then they believe they can do it.
So
and you can... Go on.
No, go on. Well, no, and so then they replicate what they've seen and they do it.
Yeah, so for instance, when I was at Cambridge, I showed the boys how to do it. I broke the board, and then all of a sudden they've got a new reference or a new trigger in their mind to something that I thought was maybe not possible or difficult to do.
Yeah.
I've just seen a guy do it. Now that means I could possibly do it, and I take them through a set of exercises in their mind and in their body physiology. I basically pump them up very quickly, and then they power through the board, and they're left with a great feeling of confidence. So if they've lost, say, 7 games in a row, which is what happened at Cambridge, automatically they feel fantastic. It's almost like scoring a goal or having a great victory. So they go out with a feeling of confidence onto the pitch. Now, and that's really what I do.
Yeah. Now, just as we move on here, because it's getting late, but this is intriguing. You also worked, I'm told, with Millwall. Is that secret, or can you divulge what tips you taught the boys down there?
Yeah, I did a similar thing with Millwall. It was before the Watford game last season when we beat Watford at Vicarage Road.
Okay.
2-0. It didn't go as smoothly at Watford in terms of the time frame for it. We did it the day before. When I did it at Cambridge, we did it like an hour or so before the match.
And is that better if it's closer?
Personally, yeah. Because if you think about it, anything can happen between a day before the game. You can go home, get a piece of bad news, family problems, whatever it can be. Now, when people are used to the process and trained in it, then they can use the same routine regardless of what's going on. So, once you're used to it, you might be able to do it a week before. But when you're fresh to it, a feeling is a feeling, and confidence is a feeling, and winning is a feeling. So if you recreate that just before the game, it increases your chances of winning the match. Now,
Tom, if you had to give one sporting tip for success through sporting confidence, what would it be? I mean, I'm not trying to steal your job or your secrets, but if there was one that you could just, let the listeners have.
If you know how to manage your state, how you feel, i.e. your confidence, if you can be in the zone of confidence more often than not, I feel that will greatly enhance your possibility of winning. All the great sportsmen throughout the years have all had a high self-esteem, a high state of confidence. Think about Sir Alf.
Yeah. Fearless, reckless, motivated.
He said, "We'll win the World Cup."
Yeah.
And he came home with the cup. So, you know.
Unbelievable. Tom Bushnell, the man that worked, and I hate to use this word on this show, but you nearly worked miracles at Cambridge. Of course, miracles, I'm not a big believer in miracles. You've done some work with Millwall, and you have this boards thing. I'm going to be talking about that later on. Tom Bushnell, thanks for joining me on the Friday Night Sports Show.
Cheers, Steve.
See you, Tom.
Thanks, mate. Bye.